Well, we're all born with this really incredible instrument. It's fabulous, but it doesn't come with an instruction manual or a how-to put all the modes of operation together, hook them up, and get going. And so chances are we're going to make some mistakes along the way, even if we're a talented singer. Some people are really gifted, and I think the problem with that is when somebody was just born a good singer, it really scares off the people that weren't. There's a couple problems with that. If you are a gifted singer and you're born knowing how to sing, engaging an audience and having a beautiful voice, you may never take the time to learn about your instrument, and ultimately, if you do continue singing, you could wreck it down the line. But people need to realize that you don't absolutely have to be born a singer. You can learn it just like you learn the piano, just like you learn the flute, just like you learn how to draw or paint. It can be learned. I've watched people go from not even being able to match a pitch to growing their voice into some beautiful resonant instrument and then matching pitches and actually singing songs. For me, I was born able to sing. I could carry a tune, I had good pitch, I could engage an audience, and I loved singing. And consequently, when I was about 15 years old, I was touring already, performing night after night for 9 weeks, and I was singing incorrectly and using my voice incorrectly, and nobody there stopped me to tell me, you might be hurting yourself. And so at the end of 9 weeks, of a 9-week run, I had permanent damage to my vocal cords. What they're called are vocal nodules, and they're big blisters that go on your vocal folds that stop the tone from coming through, and you sound hoarse and foggy, and it kind of hurts. So you have to push all the time and kind of scream. So faced with the horror of having surgery and going under the knife at 16 years old, I chose then to study and learn how to use my voice. And I'm living proof that even with a huge obstacle like nodules on your vocal cords and chronic hoarseness, that if you learn how to treat your instrument, you can continue to sing and even be better than you were in the first place. And I started teaching at a young age. I started telling people, oh, you're going to wreck your voice, you're going to hurt yourself. You only get one set of vocal folds. You might as well learn how to use it. I've always seen it as an instrument that has 4 elements: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. You can kind of take them all apart and do one without the other, but the thing that's going to fulfill you the most is when they're all working together. And of course, we're going to start off with the mental, because you have to understand the components and what's going on. And then physical, we have to actually practice and get it going and see what kind of sounds we can make. But beyond that, once they get a good understanding of the physical and the mental, then we can work on the emotional, which is everything they're feeling, everything they're about, everything they've been through in their life. And the spiritual, which to me is taking yourself out of the here and now and the task at hand in our busy, busy society, giving yourself a chance to experience your art and remove you. It gives you a chance to lose yourself and be in the moment. Ultimately, when you integrate all 4 of those elements, that's when you find your voice.